Hachimishima. Devil Jin. Jin Kazama.
Wave dash is a unique movement that is multiple cross dashes strung together that allows you to close the gap between yourself and the opponent. Wave dash is an essential tool for perfectly executing mind games against opponents, since there are also a number of moves to watch out. When performing any of their moves without wave dash, it can be sidestepped easily. But when combined with wave dash, Mishima will go automatically into a sidestep reorient, which means it will catch sidestepping opponents easily and can even push your opponent towards the wall with continuous wave dash. The deeper you hold the down forward in wave dash, more distance could be covered. Wave dash quickly closes the distance between yourself and your opponent. Wave dash realigns sidestepping opponents, which makes easier to catch them. Wave dash into crouch also evade many high moves. Very strong 50-50 mix-up potential, which will hesitate you to make mistakes like you will duck, backdash or sidestep. Performing too much wave dash won't work. It can be interrupted with many moves such as Magic 4, Down Forward 4 and Down Forward 2. These are keep out tools. Or even playing a Mishima mirror matchup, which can be interrupted with EWGF. Also Steve known as Mishima Killer with his infamous back 1 or with Down Forward 2 or in duck cancels. High execution, strong mind game and fundamentals required at the top level. Need full grip on wave dash, otherwise you will get hit by a generic hop kick out of nowhere. Wave dash can be performed by forward neutral Korsaka forward. You just need to remember two things when you are learning or performing wave dash. After neutral, just think you are doing Paul's Death Fist or Akuma's Fireball. As you can see in wave dash command, which is forward neutral Korsaka forward, if I do Paul's Death Fist after forward or Akuma's Fireball after forward, then wave dash command and these commands has no difference. Reason I choose Paul is that mostly his moves are Korsaka forward and easy to do. In Tekken Wiki, Paul and Brian can also do wave dash. Paul with his Korsaka forward sway and Brian with his Cobra V. But these are different compared to Mishima wave dash. As you can see my hand, I am performing wave dash with this method which I showed to you. There is no secret trick behind it. This is the best and easiest way to learn Mishima wave dash. After this, now perform wave dash in beginning. Try to do 2 steps, then slowly go for 3 or 4 steps, then go for more steps. Practice this on both sides to master this. Congratulations, you have learned wave dash. As a bonus, you have also learned back dash. Wave dash into Eyebrow Rising is an essential tool to learn when you are playing Mishimas. Performing this isn't easy, even the best Mishima player drop this often time. Trick is regular practice to master this. Give the wave dash command when you go into Korsaka forward, then hit instant back. Means when you are performing wave dash, after hitting Korsaka forward, hit instant back at the same time. Let me explain you more briefly. Similar to wave dash after forward neutral Korsaka forward, you just add one more thing is that after Korsaka forward, just hit instant back. This sounds very simple, but when you continuous wave dash like after 3 steps or 4 or 5, this becomes more interesting and difficult to perform on both sides. Don't need to rush, try to perform this after 1 or 2 wave dash steps, then go for more, just like wave dash. Practice this on both sides, doesn't matter which Mishima you are playing, this method applies on every Mishima. In wave dash, Mishimas have many mix-ups, but let's focus on one in particular, which is EWGF or Electric Wind God Fist is one of Mishima's arsenal move, which is a plus-on block launcher with a huge hitbox. Well, there is an execution required to perform this, Now in Season 3, recover faster. Even though it's high, but now it's hard to launch sometime. Or even you try to duck on EWGF and stand up and try to punish with jabs. That won't gonna work. Now you can barely punish with the 11 to 14 frame move, but if you have very good reads, then you can launch with the 15 frame move as well. Same goes here. If you delay your punish a little, nothing will connect. Even a wall standing 4 won't gonna hit. Unlike other Mishimas, Jin Kazama 1 is an EWHF with screw on hit, where EWGF launch. But this also deals good damage and gives you same plus frames like EWGF. Out of the 3 Mishimas, Kazuya is blessed with a 13 frame perfect electric, which is one of the hardest move in Tekken. If Kazuya combined with this down forward 2 and back 1 plus 2, he will launch you for big damage. But also there is an execution required, even the best Mishima player drop this often time. Do note that down forward 2 and back 1 plus 2, both are unsafe. Just like mentioned previously, where many moves can be sidestepped easily, this is where we use wave dash to catch them stepping, because wave dash into EWGF is very hard to step. Don't get too predictable, you are in disadvantage at the whole time. If you wave dash too much, you will get launched easily. Where EWGF can be sidestepped to the left, EWHF is stepped to the right. EWGF doesn't allow you frame traps outside of the wall because of the pushback, but allows you whiff traps against opponents who recklessly attack. Same goes with Jin Kazama's EWHF. And Getsusen and Flash Tornado is a safe and good option against opponents who sidestep a lot. And Getsusen knocks down on normal hit, doesn't give you anything on counter hit due to knocks down. This allows Kazuya some 50-50 mix-ups. Flash Tornado is high, can be ducked, but it's fully homing, send your opponent into ballerina spin, and screw on counter hit. Both of these options wall splat as well. Flash Tornado only wall splat if your opponent back is close to the wall. Left splits kick is a safe mid kick which combos on normal hit, where Devil Steel Paddle combos on counter hit. Devil Steel Paddle is similar to Devil Jin's Demon Steel Paddle, which is a safe mid. On hit, this gives you great frame advantage, and of course on counter hit, give you a full combo. Line Slid is also a safe mid, and on normal hit, it knocks down. Right splits kick which knocks down on counter hit. Both of these options will give you a guaranteed Devil Steel Paddle. Right splits kick is also a great pressure tool. Use this when you feel your opponent is crouching a lot. Tombstone Crusher is also a good option. This move crush high, knocks down on normal hit, give you a guaranteed Devil Steel Paddle. Since it's not that much negative on block at -11, use this against opponents who don't have a great 11 to 12 frame wall standing finisher, meaning you can abuse this move a lot against these type of opponents. You can also use Status Smash, which is -12 on block. On hit, give you great plus frames, meaning if your opponent try to press buttons, you can check them with Mishima Flash Punch combo, or you can use Down Forward 2. If you got trailed with jab, then Down Forward 2 will be in your favor, and you can launch your opponent with EWGF for a full combo. In Wave Dash, you can also check your opponent with Kazuya's Low Crush move, which is Searing Edge. Use this at the wall when you are pressuring your opponent. If they try to crush your pressure with lows, this option will wall splat, but it's not that much good because you can also get caught in midair with jab. Another option but too risky is Mishima Health Sweep, because it's highly negative on block. Every character can launch easily. Kazuya's Health Sweep has a mid and low hit. If the first hit didn't connect, you choose mid option. On hit, that will knock down your opponent, and on block, it's negative. Low option will give you a full combo, but it's also highly negative because the second hit has the same animation like regular Health Sweep. This will be good against unaware opponents. Few things about Kazuya's Devil form if you want to use. EWGF become mid in Devil form, but does not allow pushback like regular EWGF. But it's safe. If right splits kick hit you while you are crouching, Kazuya will launch you with his twin pistons. Like Heihachi's right split kick will give him a free Muso Tetsui follow-up, which we'll get into later. If you want higher damage and healthy execution, you can go for EWGF. Another option is L-Cade, which is similar to Jinpachi's move. This combos on normal hit and it's safe on block. In Devil form, Hell's Shift get a one more extension which is Heaven's Gate. This is also negative on block. At high level of play, players won't duck easily when Kazuya have great tools in Devil form. It's up to you how you utilize it. Shingetsuzen is a safe and homing move. This knocks down a normal hit and also wall splat, and can even send your opponent at the wall if there is a wall nearby. Some people think Wind Slicer is also a homing move. It's not true. This move isn't homing, can be sidewalk both sides easily. On hit, this knocks down and also wall splat. You can also use both of these moves in combos for screw. Wave dash into left splits kick is very useful because this will give you a combo on normal hit. If this hit at the wall, you can use Heihachi's 50-50 mid-low mix-ups, or you are playing any other Mishima. Right splits kick is Heihachi's main pressure move. Like mentioned previously, if right splits kick hit you on counter hit, Heihachi has several follow-ups. This depends on you what you choose. Also, if right split kick hit you while you are crouching, Heihachi will get a free Muso Tetsui follow-up. If this hit at the wall, then it's gonna hurt. Demon Uppercut is Heihachi's mid launcher, but it's not safe, it's negative at -16. Due to the pushback, only handful of characters can launch. Other characters who can't launch, they will hit you with their long range moves. You can also check your opponent with double palm strike. Second hit is high, can be ducked and launched easily, and can even be punch parried. Even if you choose the mid option, that punch can also be parried. Mid option is negative on block at -13. Now this is a game where many characters have good 13 frame punishers. Use this carefully. Check your opponent with only one palm strike at the beginning, then go for double palm strike. Hammer beating is, I would say, not that much good even though it's safe on block. But it can be sidewalk to the right and can even interrupt it, but it's fully hit confirmable. If the second hit landed on counter hit, Heihachi will get a free follow-up. If you have the execution, then you can go for Omen Thunder God Fist for max damage. In Wave Dash, you can also use Hell Axel, which is very similar to Horung's Hunting Hawk. This screw on normal hit, but it's very linear because this can be sidewalk at both sides easily. So use this only at your advantage. Wave dash into jumping kick. Heihachi has a mid and low jumping kick. Mid option is +7 on block. Also has pushback. Only will be good against opponent who challenge this after getting blocked. On hit, this knocks down, and if your opponent back is close to the wall, it will wall splat. Low option will knocks down and will give you a free demon uppercut, but it's also highly negative on block. Both of these can be caught in mid-air, so use this quite carefully. Also, both of these can be sidewalk at both sides, so can't be a good useful move. Again, use this move wisely. Rashomon and Ashomon is also a great option in Wave Dash. Both of these have the same animation. Sometimes it's hard to guess. Rashomon is Heihachi's only wall bounce and do great damage. Ashomon is Heihachi's low. On hit, this forces you to crouch. This makes your wall standing 4 interruptible and can even sidestep. But it's highly negative on block. Every character can launch easily. If your opponent respects your plus frames, then you can use Heihachi's powerful mixers from crouch. Heihachi has the different health sweep from all the Mishimas. You can use two options from Heihachi's health sweep. 1. Tsunami kick, which is a low and mid kick. If your opponent duck in fear of the second low, mid one will hit them and will give you some plus frames. If you choose the second option, which is spinning demon, if your opponent didn't block the second hit, then you will get a full combo. If the second hit gets blocked, don't worry, it's only -10 on block, which won't hurt. But don't be too predictable. If the first hit gets blocked, every character can launch you easily. For Devil Jin, Laser Cannon is good option against sidestepping opponents. Though unsafe on block, you can threaten your opponent with the last hit of the string, which is safe but it's very linear. And the last hit can be punch parried if your opponent expects it. Another option is Last Rites, which is high but it's fully homing, deals great damage, behave very similar like an EWGF on block and also wall splat. Both of these are easy to perform out of the wave dash. Check your opponent with Devil Jin's mid options. Wraith Kick is one of Devil Jin's best mix-up in wave dash. Since this was nerfed in Season 3, but still this is a great mix-up. On hit this send your opponent far away. Devil Jin can use two options. If your opponent didn't wake up and tech roll, you will get a free Demon Steel Paddle. But if they try to get up, catch them with EWGF for a full combo. Demon Steel Paddle is also one of Devil Jin's great moves. This is a safe mid which combos on counter hit. But it's quite negative on block. But because of the pushback, you can set up whiff traps similar to Demon's Paw. Demon's Paw knocks down and also wall splat. This is also safe. Because of the pushback, you can use whiff traps against opponents who recklessly attack. Malicious Mace is only Devil Jin's great damaging law. On hit, this gives you great plus frames. This makes your Vast Tunic 4 interruptible and isn't easy to sidestep. But it's a little slower. You can also use Mishima Wave Dash Low Kick, which is little faster, but doesn't do much damage, neither allows your offense on hit. Both of these are -13, means only handful of characters can launch. Similar to Heihachi's Jumping Kick, you can use Devil Jin's Jumping Kick, but Devil Jin's mid one gives you a combo on normal hit, and low one knocks down. This is also quite negative on block. Both of these can be picked up in mid-air, also can be sidewalk at both sides. At the end, the game-changing Hell Sweep, which allows Devil Jin a full combo, just like other Mishimas. This also can be sidestepped to the left, and also highly negative on block. Against Devil Jin, mostly players will duck, because of the fear of the Hell Sweep. This is where you can use Devil Jin's powerful mids. Bamboo Splitter catches sidestepping opponents. On hit, this send your opponent into ballerina spin, and on counter hit, give you a combo. Jin's Crouching Demon Stance has some nice benefits. For example, Jin's Crouching Demon Stance into 1+2 launch on normal hit and goes under highs. It's negative on block at -13. Due to the pushback, it's hard to punish. Offensive and risky option is CDS4, which knocks down, also go under highs, but it's highly negative on block. Or CDS2, where Jin takes a huge step to the right. This will be good against opponents who are weak to sidestep right. This is also negative on block at -14. Similar to Devil Jin's Demon's Paw. Jin's Demon's Paw is a fast, safe mid, which knocks down and wall splat. Due to the pushback, you can set up whiff traps. This can be sidewalk to the right, which is Jin's weak side. Left X kick, as always, safe mid launcher, which combos on normal hit. This can be sidewalk to the right. Sometimes sidestep won't work, that's why sidewalk would be better. Right X kick, which gives you great frame advantage on block. This forces your opponent in crouch, and on counter hit, this knocks down. This will also hit grounded opponents, and as always, this can be sidewalk to the right. Just like Devil Jin's health sweep give you a combo, Jin's health sweep will also give you a combo, but Jin's won't give you a back turn combo. This can also sidewalk to the right, and it's horrible on block, and it's quite slow than the other Mishima's health sweep. At high level of play, you can't just do wave dash on your opponent face. Like said in the weak neck section, your opponent will try to break your wave dash with down forward 4, down forward 2 or with hop kicks. Now before going into a real match, you need full control on your wave dash. Think your first matchup is against hop kick players like Claudio and Yoshimitsu. Now a common method against hop kick players, just only do one wave dash step. Don't know about this what you guys call, but I call this thunder step. You can also say wave dash into guard. This has action and recovery. Even you are on your opponent's face and they try to hop kick, it will not launch you. Now punish the hop kick. Or you are a little far away, go for 2 wave dash steps, then guard. This will be also good against down forward 2 as well. Simply wave dash, then guard, and whiff their move. Mishima wave dash mostly start after a knockdown. For example, Mishima flash punch combo, this will knocks down and you can pressure your opponent with your wave dash mix-ups. But be careful, your opponent can disrespect your wave dash mix-ups with wake up kick, and sometimes it will hit you on counter hit if you try to use a slower move. Same here, check your opponent with 1 or 2 wave dash steps, then punish. Don't think you have to gonna launch every whiff, you can hit them with other moves as well. Against Steve, which is known as Mishima Killer, Steve really gave tough time to Mishimas with his infamous back one and sways. Since he is a boxer, Heihachi Anjin has the upper hand because of the punch parry. You have to gonna play very carefully against Steve. Try 1 wave dash step into guard and punish minor whiffs. Or you have the execution, you can whiff punish Steve's back one with EWGF. After EWGF, Mishima wave dash mix-ups are very limited because of the pushback. If your opponent is challenging you after your EWGF, then whiff punish it. Or if they don't bite, then continue your pressure. Don't think you have to do a low attack after a block EWGF. You can hit them with mids as well. At the wall, after block EWGF, throw another EWGF if they try to interrupt you with jab or any other mid and high move. You can also use mid options which are fast. If your opponent is respecting you, then go for low attacks. Since Mishimas are weak to the left and Jin is weak to the right, Mishima struggles a lot and they require very demanding execution and dedication. If you are interested to play Mishimas, then pick your controller and start learning. This was it for this video. Hope this guide will help you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. Again, thank you for listening to me. See you guys in the next video. Take care.